Hey guys, welcome back to Lily's Farm and Firewood. Let's start today with a load of stinky pin oak. Lots of stinky oak. Alright guys, so check it out. We got 2 cords in the trailer. So it's stacked underneath this. It's stacked. I don't know if you can really see. And then we throw, it's probably like the last face cord. We just toss it on top. That way we could fit it, because 2 cords in this trailer loose would be, I don't know, up here. So for right now, that's the last 2 cord delivery I have. Now I have a bunch of cord deliveries. I told the guys it will be easier loading the trailer, and I can even do it myself, 1 cord, but 2 cords it's easier to do with a couple guys. So I'm gonna go make this delivery, and then when I get back, we'll see what else we're gonna get into. So I just got back from the delivery and I realized UPS was here and dropped off a package. So first thing, I'm going to open this, and then we're probably going to move some wood. So this is from Whiskey River Trading. Let's see how this thing opens like this. It's axe handles. I won in an auction, which I have plans for what I'm going to do with them. And I think we won 15 axe handles. So 10 of them are these 19C. So you put a full-size head on these, and it's kind of like a hatchet, but with a full-size head. So these are cool. I got 2 bundles of these. They look pretty good, and I think these are 24 or 22 pack handles. So these are pretty awesome also. Smaller eye for a smaller head, but these are cool also. So, and then he threw in a bunch of the wedges for each one, but pretty cool. All right, so what I'm gonna have to do first is move all the tree service wood that's been dumped. This is 2 loads here. Nothing crazy, but it's got to go on the other side of this pile. I'm going to use the grapple, and if you look at all this wood all up here, it's all smaller stuff. I mean, there are some bigger pieces, maybe 20 inches in there. This is going to take nothing to process. The wood that's going to take the most to process is all this big stuff. There's just tons and tons and tons of big stuff. So I have a little opening there. So there's no wood down there because there's actually pallets down there, but that doesn't even matter anymore. I could put wood down there, but the wood's going to be going onto the other side, and some of these are pretty big rounds, so we got to use the Versa split. But right over here is where that wood from the tree service is going to go. I have to get it moved just in case they come on Monday. They could come this afternoon. They work Saturdays, but they've been slow also. Everybody's pretty much been slow. It's back to school, so businesses start to get a little slow, and then it will pick back up in October. This Friday, I'll be at H.O.P.E with a bunch of good guys, a bunch of YouTubers, and we're gonna split. We're aiming to split 100 cords. So if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about that, I'll leave a description. I'll leave it in the description, and then also Jack from Cabin Firewood. He has a couple videos out. Maybe I'll just tag one of his videos if you're interested in that. If you did want to come out, you could message. I think you message Jack or Ken Anderson and register to go out, and it's just to get enough food for everyone. We do need more hands the better, especially splitting 100 cords. There's gonna be processors and log splitters from all different companies, and it's gonna be a good time. And all the wood gets piled and goes back to H.O.P.E, and they sell it. And last night I got the rest of the cherries split up. I don't know if you saw my short, and we got another tote of scraps. So basically what I have to do now is I have to move these pallets these are end pallets. Some of them I gotta burn because they're garbage. But over there we're gonna put hickory. We always leave an opening because we blow leaves right through there into the woods. And that's what we're gonna do. So I don't know how much hickory I do have. I was trying to sort, we got so much wood at once. I've been trying to sort it out, but obviously it did not get sorted out, but as much as I wanted. But there's hickory under here. This is small little locust, which that's fine. Probably we might split locust and some of the small oak with the excess and stack it along here as we go. A lot of the small wood we're gonna process, or I'm probably just gonna process using the excess. And then all this big stuff, some of these logs and some of these logs, they're all gonna go to the SHO and it's all gonna get piled. So I'm gonna get moving on these rounds over here so we have space. Super humid out. right, guys, so we got everything moved over here. Enough room if they want to dump 2 or 3 trucks. And then obviously during the week, I'll move it again. The Grapple, you can see how awesome having two cylinders and how awesome it is. But I was thinking he made a small one with 1 cylinder, but it's a lot more narrow. And I'll probably get that, show that a little bit, because it'll be half the weight pretty much. And here's the ash we worked on. This is the ash we've been working on last week. There's some rotten stuff in there. And then I did notice in here and maybe behind here, there's some more ash that I got to get to, but this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the rest of the ash, unless more trucks come in, but you can see some of it's just pretty punky and whatever. It will go to boiler wood, or I'll burn it this winter. So I do have family coming from Key West. I know I should be going to Key West and not having family come here from Key West. But hopefully in the winter, it's hard to travel with kids, especially Oakland. He's going to be 1 October 1st. Can't believe it's been a year already, but he's going to be 1. So he's getting there. It's going to be a little easier to travel. And here's where we put the rounds. So that's where they're at. You can see I did pick up some dirt with it. These last 3 ones, this one, and this one, they're well over 1,000 pounds. These I moved all over with the Bobcat also, but it's a decent amount of rounds. And here's what I was saying with the pallets over here. So this is where I did stack here. I mean, it's under pine trees. It's really not a good stacking spot for firewood, but as we figured things out in the Woodyard and how we want to pile and stack on that side, some of the cherry and hickory and maple and stuff like that. And then here is a ton of giant rounds. You can see most of this stuff I cut up because it was too big to move with the Mini. So I've been cutting this up, and we got to get to all this. But now the big problem is holes. Like you can see there's a hole in that one. There's a hole in that one. And there's actually a bee attacking me right now. And then if we go back over here, I know of 2 so far, nests from bees, where they are. And this wood's been sitting, I don't know, 3-4 months. And we got to take the wood when we get it, so we can't put all the wood by the splitter, so we have to have a storage area for all the wood. But there's a bee flying around there. See, there's a hole here, and then there's also a hole. Where is it? Oh, see that hole right there? There's definitely a bee's nest in there. So when I start processing this wood, I got to be careful. There's hornets, pry, all kinds of stuff. This year has been terrible with bees, just absolutely awful. But you can see here, there's a hole here, there's a hole here. I mean, they'll make nests wherever they can stay dry and make their nests. So this maple tree is still growing out of the ground. It doesn't want to quit. So that's pretty much it. So and here's white oak, but underneath this is hickory, and that's what we'll get to. And there's just wood everywhere. So. This is old wood that I have to get rid of. I'll probably sell this pretty cheap because it got nasty and moldy. It was crap ash that I split, and I don't know, I just rushed through it. I might burn it myself, but here's my cherry. So that's pretty much it, guys, and I really appreciate you guys watching, taking the time out. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.